Okay guys, we're on part 7 now of the Craftsman LTX1000. That video I'm uploading right now, it's not really up yet, but it's about to be up. It'll be up tonight. This video will probably go up tomorrow, March 26th, it'll be up probably. But we're on part 7 now. Part 6, I was putting the rings on and I had a hard time. Well, I did figure it out. That little weird shaped, coil shaped spring type thing, that's supposed to go in first, then you put the other things on it. Put the other oil rings on it, the oil. So we got that in there. Now we got all our pistons in and everything's on. I'm not putting the cover on yet. I do have a new seal to go over this, because the other one is bad. So yeah, everything's in place. This is our oil pump. Let me know if something looks wrong. That's why I'm videotaping this, so if I'm doing something wrong, you let me know. I got everything bolted on underneath of there, down in there. I didn't torque it, but I just tightened it pretty snug and tight, and I put some of this on here, like what everyone else told me to buy and put on here. I put some of this blue Loctite thread lock on here, so that should work. That's our new piston right there. The arrows are supposed to point the flywheel, because I did buy this book right here. So yeah, it tells you how to assemble your engine and take it apart. So I've just been using it for pictures and a little bit of help. I mean, it's helpful. I did get my dots lined up so the timing is right, unlike what I did on that other motor and the timing was off. So everything's right. This is on there. I really don't know what the heck that thing does, but I just know it does something with the oil pump. Everything else, pretty soon we'll be bolting that cover on, but first I want to get my heads on and the valves in so I can make sure all that works. Then we'll move to the next step. So everything's working out good now so far. I got number 2 cylinder on number 2, number 1 on number 1. Everything looks good to me. So hopefully it keeps going easy like this. So if I'm doing something wrong, like I said, tell me. But other than that, we're going to start putting our heads on, and then we'll go to the next step. Well guys, we got our 2 heads on, and the motor sure is coming along. This is what it looks like. This header was a little loose. And I am going to clean, once I get the OHV covers on, I'm going to put my valves in next. I shouldn't have to adjust these. They should be right where they were at last time when it was running. Yeah, I had to tighten that. That one was a little loose. Once I get the OHV covers on, like I said, I'm going to clean these out more, because the cooler this motor runs, the better. I don't want it to run hot. I hate motors that run hot. I have a couple of them that do. That motor I rebuilt runs really hot for some reason. But yeah, pretty soon, once I get my valves on and I spin the motor over, I want to make sure there's no knocks or nothing. Then I'll put my cover on. So yeah, we'll do that next. I'm not for sure which goes on the top and which goes on the bottom. These valves, I forget. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so we don't get them on. All them bolts right there are to bolt the bottom cover of the motor on. So we're coming along. It's looking like a motor now. I don't know. We're definitely not going to get it running tonight, no doubt about that. Maybe tomorrow, if not Monday. Monday the 20th. I don't know what date that is. I don't think I had that far, but I can't start it anyway till I get a oil filter for it. I have to get an oil filter and 2 spark plugs. I'm just gonna put new in right away. This motor did have a lot of carbon build up for some reason. I don't know why, but it did. So But it's coming along. I do gotta redo that wire right there. It's a little ate up, so we're gonna put our valves in now and turn our motor over and see what happens. Alright. Okay, well, it's getting a little later. I got my oil cover on, and now we're gonna put our OHV covers on. I got the cover on the motor down there. I have not a clue what the heck that thing is. It goes into the motor and it twists. I did make sure I got my oil sump hooked up right and it's working. Now I just need to know if I have these hooked up right. They are two different. There's one that's like aluminum type and one that's like full metal. I don't know if that matters, but for now, if I have to change it, it's not that hard to change, so I'll change it out. But now we're going to put our covers on, and we'll probably call it a night, because the next part I got to do is electrical and the flywheel and put the carb on. And then take that motor that's on there back off. I should never put it on there. It runs like shit. That motor is pretty much... I don't know if there's anything you can do to make that motor run better or not. It's just junk. Use it for parts. I mean, it runs, but like junk. Like total junk. It's the worst of comps I have. But yeah, now we're going to put these covers on here. Just like this. And then we'll be doing pretty good. We'll be done pretty soon. So, that's it for now. I'll show you, take some pictures once I get the covers on. Anything I'm doing wrong, let me know. It's hard to let me know, though, after I already got it all put together, but oh well. You can still tell me.